Nice to meet you.
You had a long day.
It's not so bad.
Great. So, Pujan, you've got 5 minutes. I'll give you a 2-minute and 1-minute warning
Yes.
over here. But just give us 1 second. You speeding, guys?
Yeah.
Great. Off you go.
So, Catherine, what's your response if fans compare you with Miss Sigourney Weaver?
Well, I think it's understandable that they would. I'm fine with it. I mean, I can understand why they would. It's
And
she's such an iconic figure and everything. Yeah.
And in this movie, you two have anything in common or different?
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, or insofar as that we both survive the story. You know, that's an obvious similarity, and we're both very tall.
Yes, very tall and beautiful.
And gorgeous. No, I don't know. I mean, I never when I was preparing to play Daniels, I never really thought about what aspects of her were similar or different from Ripley. There was such a big task at the beginning of the film to connect to this unexpected event that occurs early in the film, and that took up a lot of my focus and energy when I was preparing, just figuring out what that would feel like and be like for a person. And then but certainly I think that they both start out as sort of normal members of the crew, not particularly courageous or aggressive or anything, and then of course it turns out that they possess this inner courage, and there's certainly that's the kind of constant through all the Alien films and Prometheus too, that there's this woman who's just simply a smart member of the crew who turns out to be able to survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to work with Michael again, did he make you feel more relieved when joining the Alien crew?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to work with people more than once because you're comfortable with them and you know them and you develop a shorthand or something. But it was, I think, also great for the whole cast to see how happy he was to return to this to this story. It was evidence maybe we didn't need, but evidence that it was fun to work with Ridley, because this guy who'd done it before was so thrilled to be back. And also for me, it was a little bit like meeting a new actor because he was so totally different when we were working on Steve Jobs and had such a different kind of job to do. And it was amazing to see him stretched in those different directions.
But actually, how scared you were when shooting?
It's often fun to shoot the stuff that ultimately looks really scary. I mean, because actors like to do this make-believe stuff. So there was a time where I was being chased. That was pretty scary. And it was more chilling than terrifying, just to consider the claustrophobia of you being stuck on a ship with this being and not knowing where it is and trying to capture it. And yeah, it was definitely eerie at times. And one of the sets we walked into was pretty wild to see the first time. David's big, I don't know what you call it, it's like a big hall. That was pretty creepy because we felt very vulnerable and small in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
But every day after finished shooting, did you still enjoy your meal, your food?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't have to see too much of the really gory stuff in the movie, actually, unless I'm blacking it out. I definitely enjoyed my meals. Ridley loves oysters, and he often paid, so we ate well.
Okay, so my last question. I want to know, what do you believe? Do you believe that if there are aliens among us, or how interested you are to outer space?
Yeah, I think it's fascinating, and almost every day they're discovering new planets, and just this year there have been 2 major discoveries
Who
of
would
places.
you take to space travel if you could?
Who would I take with me?
Yeah.
Ridley Scott.
Of course. But you will meet a lot of alien, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
He'd probably know how to find them. I don't know.
It's a good choice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.